Hey, it's your girl P. How y'all doing today? I am so sorry I am late. Please don't kill me. Please don't fire me. It was an issue with communication and I got left. got left on the side of the road. Hey, y'all let me know when y'all get here. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Y'all let me know when y'all get here. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes. Let me tell you how bad it was. I don't even have time to make no tea, but it's okay because it's a question and answer session. So I'm gonna drink my water. Um, yeah. And when I get off this live, I'm gonna make me some sea moss. Maybe that'll help me feel better. I don't know. But y'all hit me up in the comments when y'all get here. And today is a Q&A session. It's a question and answer session today, and we're talking about relationship and self-development Q&A. So y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know that y'all here. Y'all give me y'all questions. Let me know what it is. Y'all let me know when y'all get here. I'm gonna give y'all another minute or so to get here. When the little 3-minute thing get here, I'm gonna hit y'all up. Tell me how y'all day went this Thursday. Oh my gosh. Oh, this Thursday was a beast for me. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm a little bit sick. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so 3-minute mark is hit up. Welcome to Tea Time with your girl, P. Today is a relationship and self-development Q&A. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first question is, how does one develop a trusting relationship when the other party doesn't seem to care? That is a great question. So I'm gonna answer this twofold. Why are you with someone who doesn't care? If you feel like the other person doesn't care, why are you even in that relationship? Man, I need my tea because y'all coming out the gate with these questions. Y'all coming out the gate with the questions. Why are you even trying to build trust with somebody who you don't feel like cares for you? Like, why are you even trying to be with them? Make it make sense. And then when you try to build trust with somebody, answer me this. Define trust for me. Tell me how you define trust. Exactly, Angelica. Don't even waste your time. You're absolutely right. But tell me how you define trust. Trust for you is allowing me to take on tasks because you know it will get done. Okay. Hashtag work. So I literally had a supervisor who was just like this. And when you're talking in the work aspect, that has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with the other person. And this particular supervisor that I had, he his philosophy was I'll trust you, you know, after you do some stuff, but he never gave you the stuff to do. Like, that doesn't work for me. It's like you give people stuff, if they fail, then that lowers the trust. But if you're not even coming to the gate with trust, So if you're not even giving the person the ability to fail or succeed, how are you even going to build trust? Some level of trust must be there. And usually when they don't trust people, is one, somebody else in their lifetime has failed them. And so they're taking it out on everyone else. Or two, they want stuff done a certain way. Them with them themselves have not been able to work through some stuff, and they want stuff done a certain way. And when it's not done that way, then they can't function. So to answer that question, it takes trust to build trust. But I personally wouldn't take it personal, because it's not about you. It's everything about them. And you can't make anybody do anything. And I've said this, you know, time and time again. You can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. And if they don't want to trust you with work, then they're not going to trust you. No matter how many times you prove them, you know, wrong, that you will get stuff done and you will get it done on time, but it's something within them. It's nothing within you. It's something within them that's not allowing them to trust other people. What was the saying growing up? You can't trust nobody but yourself. And I will say that type of mentality is not conducive to a healthy work life. So I'm going to go on to the next question. What is the reason many relationships don't work? I'm going to go a little biblical on this. Lack of knowledge. Somewhere in the Bible, they say something about my people perish due to the lack of knowledge. Yeah. Relationships fail due to the lack of knowledge. And when I say lack of knowledge, I mean lack of self-knowledge, inability to learn, not inability to learn, unwilling to learn. When you lack knowledge and don't want to learn, then you can't learn how to communicate. You can't learn how to control yourself. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you want. A lot of the psychology books and the counseling books, they talk about finances, they talk about lack of communication, they talk about lack of sex, all that stuff. But in my opinion, it all stems from the lack of knowledge. Angelica said the lack of respect. I agree. But it still goes back to the lack of knowledge. Because if you don't know what respects look like, because different cultures, different people put respect on different things. So like a sneakerhead, you step on his shoes, he feel real disrespected. Like he in his feelings real quick. But when you, if you step on my shoes, because I ain't no sneakerhead, so I don't care. So I don't care. But so you can't respect a person if you don't know what their level of respect is. So it goes all the way back to lack of knowledge. And for those of you who are just now joining, go ahead and y'all can go ahead and put your questions in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the next question. The next question is how to get a sexual spark back into your relationship. What are y'all thoughts on that? My suggestion for to get to the sexual spark back into your relationship, I would say change your perception about yourself, change your perception about your partner, and change your perception about sex itself. Because sometimes sex in itself becomes a chore like something that you supposed to do. And when you lack the spontaneity or lack the joy of it, then it's like, why even do it? And sometimes because you get so caught up in the mundane, everyday hustle and bustle, you no longer view your significant other as a sexual being, but as a partner, as a teammate. But when you're in a relationship, you cannot forget about your partner being a sexual being. So you still have to view them as that. I haven't been married long, but I still look at my husband and be like, ooh, you surely sexy. And I know y'all seen the old couple that been married for about 70 years. They be like, mm-hmm, Papa still got it. So you still gotta view your significant other as a sexual being, and you gotta view yourself as one too. Because again, we tend to overwork ourselves. We get so caught up with the kids. We get so caught up with paying bills. Running and ripping and running. You got volunteer work here. You got church here. You got this there and that there, and then you forget about your own needs, your own desires, your own sexuality. You gotta remember that you sexy too, and you got needs too. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I ain't got my tea, but I sure got some water. I'm gonna do better next time, y'all. For those of y'all who just now joined, leave your questions in the comments. I'm gonna answer your questions in the comments. Sorry, I'm late. I got left at the corner. Had to thumb a ride home. Okay, now I didn't have to thumb my ride home. But my plan didn't work out the way it was supposed to. So I ended up getting here too late and couldn't make my tea. But I'm going to make it when I get off here, when I'm done with y'all. So the next question is, Will the lack of attention end a relationship? And how I answer that, it depends on the relationship. Because some relationships, the people don't even want attention. Like, they just want you just for that time being, and that's it. Like, when they spend them little, hour, 2 hours with you, and they want that undivided attention, that's all they want. And anything outside of that, have nothing to do with it. So for some relationships, attention is not needed. It's not needed. But I will say, for healthy relationships to grow, prosper, to be successful, 9 times out of 10, you're going to need some type of attention. But that's on each person in each relationship to be able to communicate that, to be able to communicate those desires, which goes back to number one of why many relationships fail. Because they lack knowledge. They don't even know what they want. How are you going to communicate, the attention that you need? How are you going to communicate XYZ if you don't know what you want or what you need? So I'm going to go ahead and go to my next question. For those of y'all who are just now joining, go ahead and put your questions in the comments. And we're going to hit them up because we're going in order of the questions asked. So the next question is there a guide to learn how to respect or love yourself? Because so many times people don't respect themselves to the place that they allow people to misuse and abuse them. Wow, that is a very loaded question. And so I'm going to start with this. On the surface level, no, there is no God. Let me tell you why I say there is no God, because I definitely hate God. So when you're talking about a guide, it's usually like a step by step. Do step 1, do step 2, do step 3, do step 4. And you can't go through life and develop yourself and learn to love yourself and respect yourself without doing a guide. You just can't know. Why? Because everybody is different. It's not like I'm building a table or putting a shelf together. Put the screw here, put the screw there. No. Everybody's different. Everybody's on different parts. Everybody's personality is different. How people comprehend is different. How people respond to things are different. Like, people are different. So there's no one size fit all. But what I will say is take the time to learn the concepts. Understand people perish from the lack of knowledge. If you don't take the time to get to know who you are, how are you supposed to know who the other person is? Some people getting misused and don't even know it because they so in love and they haven't figured out what they wanted because they don't know who they are. So they accept foolishness because some of them think that they deserve foolishness. It's a process. It's a journey. It's not a one-time thing. And as you're doing it, as a friend said, you can do it in quarters. You work on different aspects, at different times. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, at some point, you're gonna have to go back and revisit those things that you already dealt with. Why? Because we're human and we're always evolving and things are ever changing. As life happens, Life affects us. Life affects our perception. Life affects our likes and dislikes, and even our biology. Because I know there's people who like eating certain foods at this age, and then as they got older, they can't stand to eat it no more. Like the smell of it is bad, because we're always evolving, we're ever changing. So just because what you liked when you was 13 may not be what you like when you was 18. What are your thoughts about that? No thoughts, no questions, no comments? What other questions and comments do you have? Because if y'all ain't got nothing, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. And then y'all gonna try to hit me up in my inbox. Be like, but why y'all didn't do that while I was on the live? I'm gonna give y'all another minute or two to ask some questions. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. Me and my water, I ain't got no tea. Maybe that's why y'all don't want to ask the question today, because I ain't got the tea. Y'all got like another minute, and I'm gonna hit end. I'm gonna say thank y'all for tuning in for Q&A today. And we got Sunday tea time with the family going on. And we talking about accountability. I think that's what we talking about. Let me check. Oh, I just lost my phone just that fast. Let me see. What are we talking about? Oh no, we're talking about adaptability and flexibility on Sunday with the fam. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining in. Later.